Today, GMAuthority.com has learned the date. Which date? Well, the date when General Motors will finally unveil the 2022 GMC Sierra 1500 refresh, a highly anticipated refreshed model. That date is Thursday, October 21st, 2021, and as usual, GM Authority will be there to cover the changes, the updates, the new features, etc. So, what is there to expect from the 2022 GMC Sierra 1500 refresh? Quite a lot. Let's dig right in. The most noticeable change to the exterior of the 2022 Sierra refresh will be a new front fascia, a completely redesigned face that will make the truck more modern. In my opinion, the current Sierra, the 19, 20, and 21 models, they already look really modern, but the 2022 refresh will simply make it even more modern and bring it in line with where GMC is going from a design standpoint on its vehicles. So, what does that new front fascia entail? Specifically, there will be a new grille, or really a whole set of grills that's going to be trim level specific, as is the case on the current model. There will also be a new set of headlamps that will be a little bit more narrow than the 19, 20, and 21 models. And outside of that, there will also be a set of more prominent front air curtains. Now, the current models, the current trucks, 19, 20, 21 Sierras, they already have the front air curtain as part of the front fascia design. However, it is really well hidden at the lower ends, at the outskirts of the lower front fascia. So what's going to happen for 2022 is, as you can see here, there's going to be a more prominent execution of those front air curtains. From a powertrain standpoint, there will be a revision to the powertrain lineup. What that means is a couple of things, really three things in particular. First, the base engine is going away. So the base engine, the 4.3 liter V6 LV3, that is going to be eliminated and deleted for the 2022 Sierra 1500 refresh. Number two, there will be another engine that gets eliminated for the 2022 model year as well. That is the 5.3 liter V8 L82 with active fuel management. Now, that engine should not be confused with the 5.3 liter V8 L84 with dynamic fuel management. The L84 is going to stick around. The L82 with active fuel management, that's going away. So those are the first two changes to the 2022 Sierra 1500 refresh from a powertrain standpoint. The third change will be an increase in torque to the turbocharged 2.7 liter i4 engine, the L3B. Now, that engine currently produces 348 pound-feet of torque, and that's going to get uprated to 420 pound-feet in the 2022 Sierra 1500. Other big news expected from the 2022 Sierra 1500 refresh involves the increase in tow ratings from the 3.0 liter Duramax diesel LM2 engine. And this is really, it's going to be enabled by GM, allowing the inclusion of the Max trailering package, the Max tow package, with the baby Duramax engine, the 3.0 liter i6 LM2 engine. Currently, or really from 19 to 20 to 21 and 2022 limited, that's the non-refreshed model, the stopgap model, those 4 model years, customers were not able to get the Max tow package with the Duramax engine in the Sierra 1500. That is going to change, thankfully, for the 2022 model year refresh. What that means is that the 2022 Sierra 1500 with the 3.0 liter Duramax diesel will be able to tow up to 13,300 pounds. That's in 2-wheel drive. Meanwhile, the 5.3 liter V8 L84 and the 6.2 liter V8 L87, both again with dynamic fuel management, those engines will stay as they are and as they have been from 19 to 20 to 21. But the biggest draw to the 2022 Sierra 1500 refresh will be an all-new cockpit, an all-new interior. A lot of folks have been waiting for this. A lot of folks have wanted this. And so finally it is coming. There will be an entirely new cockpit So really everything that is in front of the driver as well as in front of the front passenger is going to get redone. There will be a new center stack. There will be an entirely new dash layout. There will be an entirely new instrument cluster, an all new digital instrument cluster, and there will be quite a few other changes. For instance, there will be a larger center stack screen, the large center infotainment screen. That's going to grow in size. There will also be the elimination of the column shifter. The column shifter is going away for most models, and I'm going to explain what I mean by most here in a second. But for the most part, models that have a center console with the front bucket seats, so the bucket seat for the driver and a bucket seat for the front passenger, those models are going to get a new console style shifter again on the console. Models, however, that are equipped with the 40-20-40 seating configuration, so it's the front bench seat, if you will, with the foldable center console, those models will continue to be sold and manufactured and obviously sold with the column shifter. So it's not going away completely yet. So a bigger screen, an all new layout to the cockpit, and get this, we've been hearing for quite a while now that the Denali, the Sierra 1500 Denali, the range topping trim level of the Denali, we've been hearing that it's going to get its own unique interior layout. Now there is precedent in this in the 2021 and newer GMC Yukon, the full-size SUV that is a mechanical relative to the Sierra. The precedent is as such. The base model, the SLE, the SLT, as well as the AT4, those four models have one set of a cockpit, while the Denali, the Yukon Denali, gets an entirely different center stack, an entirely different layout to the way that the center stack is configured, with the screen being in a different position and the way that the AC vents are configured, as well as the HVAC controls. Those are all kind of in a different place, and that's made to deliver a more unique and upscale and more premium experience for the range-topping Denali. The same will likely take place for the 2022 GMC Sierra 1500 refresh. A few other things to note. The reveal of the 2022 Sierra 1500 refresh will follow closely behind the debut of the fully refreshed 2022 Silverado 1500, which of course is Sierra's corporate cousin in the General Motors truck lineup. So October 21st, again, that's a Thursday, and GMAuthority.com will be on hand to bring you the latest as it relates to the 2022 Sierra refresh. And if you enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing to our channel for the latest insider info and spy shots. As you can tell, we're still building our presence here on YouTube, and your subscription will empower us to do a lot more of these videos with each and every day. And for those of you who prefer reading instead of watching, well, you can always head on over to GMAuthority.com, where we have the latest GM news, rumors, spy shots, what have you. Thanks so much for watching, and see you later.